Oh shit.
You're now reacting to the 6-member boy group P1Harmony and their title track Scared off of their 2021 Disharmony Breakout album. Through the lyrics, "You are just you yourself, even if other people would judge. Don't be afraid of your answers." P1Harmony tells their peers who are missing their true values and potential to believe in yourself, don't be scared, and raise your voice. They hope to give courage to their listeners and strength for those who have given up trying to break out of any oppression that there is against them. Also, I'm loving the comment that I found from a fan under the music video. They say, "This is one of the most aggressive love yourselves you'll ever hear."
It's like a just do it, but a love yourself.
Exactly. They took inspiration from the sport of football and incorporated it into their choreography because football is a sport in which a team has to come together and work together to achieve something. The song is composed by Han Sung-ho, TC, Tae-sung Kim, Ki-bum, and Moon Kim, while the P1Harmony members Ji-woong, In-tak, and Jong-sub wrote the lyrics.
Don't be scared. Is that backwards?
Oh, distortion.
What's going on?
That's really scary.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
We are breaking shit already.
This is really industrial sound. It sounds like
Yeah, don't listen to their feedback.
Ooh.
That synth is crazy.
Wub wub action. Scotch snaps.
Ooh.
That was such a contrast. Love that percussion layer.
That different like cymbal sounds.
Wow, beautiful.
Whoa! Oh. Oh my god! Dude, that is nasty. Oh. Who are you scared of? Little Jory on 6, okay.
That's so interesting, like the chimes.
Yeah, on a triangle? I don't know.
That bass is like punchy, but it's got so much depth to it.
This is a really fast-paced song. It's a good ref.
Like the upper vocals added in there.
It's my favorite chord right there.
That major, yeah, just major triad. I love it.
How do you make these sounds?
This reminds me of a Tribe Called Quest song from their Low End Theory album.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit!
What was that modulation to? Was it to that?
Okay, we'll go back to that.
Yeah. Ooh. Frickin' belted that out. That was so nice.
Get it.
Sick moves.
He's ready to throw hands. He's like, who are you scared of? I'll take care of him.
And it's on fire now.
These gang vocals. Ooh. Oh, I love that. There's a lot more syncopation in the vocals right now.
He's growling. Is that a football?
He just cracked the ground with that football.
Man, shut the lid on it. Love yourself.
That's very interesting. This is a very interesting song.
Dirt had to be washed out. Ooh,
Right, that was
threatening.
a lot.
Yeah, that was bumping. That was sweet.
Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, I really liked the last part of that song. I think it got more rhythmically interesting with the vocals, as they started like adding in a lot more syncopation, like coming in on offbeat 16th notes. So like we're just playing like regular 16th notes, like they are coming in on like the E's and U's, you know, musician jargon.
Like
but-
those E's and O's.
For non-musicians, can you please explain what E and is?
Well, there's like a couple ways. You can do one ta te ta, or you could do one ianda. But one ianda is
Don't worry
way
about
easier to
that.
say than one ta te ta, two ta te ta. So you don't do that.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie.
If a beat is broken up into 4 notes, you call those 4 notes 16th notes. You call one E and So the E and are the second and fourth like partials of that grouping of 4. So yeah, the math.
This has been Silly Songs with Laddie. Tune in next time to hear Laddie say...
Have I ever told you how I feel about
Triplets.
We love
Make everything
triplets.
better.
Let's look at the bridge. You wanted to break down that harmony?
Yes.
Yeah, it almost sounded like it. Okay, so it's in E minor, right? Wait, no.
That was not E minor.
Originally, it's in E minor.
And then we suddenly go to...
C major.
Which is really normal. It's like a pivot chord, basically.
Okay. So this right now, we're like, okay, we've reached the bridge, it feels normal. And then it's
Yeah.
the next chord that is played that we're
It's
like, what?
shocking, yeah.
Yeah, it goes F7, I think.
It's F13.
And then that's B flat major. It lands on that.
Yeah.
So so it modulates to the flat 5 of the original.
Tritone.
Dang.
And then the next chord is what I'm confusing.
And then the what? Like almost tonicizes G minor for a second.
It definitely was tonicizing G minor at the end.
And then it just goes right back in E minor.
And then just like boom, 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 and then it goes back to the dance break.
What was your favorite section? I'm curious.
I don't know if it was a section. I was more interested in their just general soundscape. Like the use of those just metal percussion. It's not even like percussion instruments, just sound like metal percussion.
Yeah, I would love to see how they actually like recorded it, where the mics would be, because they were clearly breaking things in a sort of movie-esque way, where you would just take a glass, throw it into a trash can with paper bags, and have the mic next to it and be able to record that sound. What's the name for someone who does that for a living?
Foley artist.
Yes, the Foley artist.
Yes.
I feel like they must have used a Foley artist on this song to get all those sounds.
Where they found a lot of Foley samples for hit movie franchises.
Right, there are a million of them out there. But they were just so unique and super cool that I liked it.
Oh, the chorus.
This is the timbre that I like the best because very
Yes,
laid
the
back, very
bass, though.
hip hop, very wop wop wop.
I really like the chord. The sound design is really amazing.
Right?
Yeah. Like that bass line, it's just amazing.
It's like you're at a loss for words.
Amazing.
I was about to say F, but
I can just bleep it out if you wanna.
oh.
So what? Amazing.
Yes. What? Amazing.
That's fun. It's a surprisingly uplifting song with the lyrics. It's like don't be afraid, you're not small. At least maybe I only read a certain section of it, but it felt like it was encouraging someone to stand up for themselves, but also not have to fight if they at all couldn't. They all had the chance. If they had the chance not to fight, take that chance. But don't be afraid. Which I thought was cool. I think that's a good message.
I think given the metallic nature of this song and when the song started, I thought the message that they started off with is something that I've heard a lot of times. Don't be afraid and stuff. But yeah, I agree. By the end of the song, I did get a more uplifting Because it's easy to make it sound like super down and like, we gotta rebel, you know? But this song did give a different spin on it. The thing is, for me, the chorus stands out so much more than the rest of the song. And every time the chorus is playing, I feel it feels right. But then everything else, I feel like it's searching for something. And maybe that's what they're going for, but for me, I could have just listened to that chorus all day. But the problem about that is that when at the end, when they did make the chorus longer, I was like, okay, now where are you going? You know, because they did set up sort of a different expectation. I'm like, okay, you're gonna do something in the end. So even though I would have liked the whole song to be the chorus, because of what they did, I kind of wish they did more at the end.
You know how you said like aggressively love yourself? This gave me like older sibling energy, or like older friend who's like just so ready to throw hands for like anyone that has upset you or done anything. They're like, it's like that big sibling that doesn't really know how to be supportive, but they're like doing their best, and they're like, what are you scared of? Like, and they're like slapping you upside the head. They're like, just do it. And you're like,
Yeah, I kind of get that too.
Like really aggressive older sibling.
Yeah, that kind of reflects the structure of the song too. It did not feel like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
it
big
felt
sib energy.
like 2. This song moved so quickly, and I think it was this just huge contrast between like the non-transitional shift between the like really fast-paced boom, 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 and then with flat chord, and then just riffing like crazy and singing their hearts out was a little too stark of a like clean cut for me. That it made it like I wasn't ready to process this new section yet, and then they're right back, and then they're right back. For my own ease of listening it's not easy, but it does create that kind of really rushed feeling while listening to it, so I can get how that like it helps their narrative. I think it does promote that sense of like, love yourself, stop being scared, you have nothing to worry about, we got you, we're homies.
I think they were really brilliantly combined, because what I meant by brash was like the voices were very not flat intonation, it was rapping, but I mean like flat as in nasality and very direct, right? It wasn't like in the modal voice, we have the option to lift, you know, and make things different, but this was very much like direct. And combining that with like the percussion that wasn't very spacious, or like tapping, you know, sound. I'm not a percussionist, but to me, dry sounds, yeah. It created very harsh elements that sharply transitioned into this like harmonious moment, and they were brief. And so I think it was actually really brilliant watching it. Like, isn't that how we experience things? Like, we have these harsher, dark moments into these brief moments of light, you know, and then like those thoughts are can always be there, like they come back. Like, it was an experience for me, which set in like about halfway through the song. In the beginning, I was just kind of feeling it, but then about halfway through, I was like, to me, that's what it made me feel. So it made me feel something, yeah.
Wow, Rafi felt something.
Which is very rare.
She's gonna pluck? Wow.
Pizzicato.
A who?